Good evening, whiskey charms. I've just been told I am now live. Whiskey Minister here, Vic, from the northeast of Scotland once again, working my way through my lovely selection box. Fantastic. 25 drams for 25 days. Isn't that brilliant? So I'm doing my drama day in December again. I've done one last year. Had great fun. So doing it again. Very blessed to be given a whiskey selection box by my good pal Shelley down at the Really Good Whiskey Company. So I'm really pleased about that. So we're now on to, as I say, day 5. It's the 5th of December. I've finished a row on the top of my box and I'm going to go through this dram with you, see what I think of it, see what if you guys are aware of it. Just see what it tastes like, what it smells. See if we get any banter coming along for you guys. So, what we've got tonight is we're back in Scotland, thankfully. We're back on the Scotch, but we're no back on the mainland yet. We're back onto Islay once again. Remember, we had an Islay on the 3rd, day 3. Went to America last night for a bourbon, and we're back for Scotch tonight. And what I've got is a whiskey from Ian MacLeod Distillers. Now, I really love what they're doing. They're the guys that own Glengoyne and Tamdhu, and you can see I've got a few Tamdhus. I do like my Tamdhus. And this is one of their bottlings. It's called As We Get It, and it's an Islay edition. So they do this in batches, and you'll see quite a few of them online. Check what strength they are, because these change every time, so it's a different batch each time, and it just says what it does on the bottle. As we get it. So they get the casks, they put it directly into the bottles, no color added, no chill filtration, no water, no reducing water. So it's cask strength, and it's really quite strong. Now, this one is a whopping 58.9% ABV. Now, those of you that watched last year may have remembered close to the end of my drama day in December, I got an As We Get It Islay, but it was over 60% that one. And it actually took me by surprise. It really, really, I was almost choking. It was so strong. So I have come prepared this time. I've checked it. I know it's cask strength, so I'm ready for it. So hopefully I won't be choking this time, folks. I have some water with me tonight as well. Kind of got caught out last night. Lizzie from Germany suggested I wasn't so keen on the bourbon. She suggested I put a wee splash of water in and see if that made a difference. So I've got some water with me tonight because at 58.9, I'm pretty sure I should be adding water to this. But you never know. So as we get it, Islay edition from Ian MacLeod Distillers, 58.9, non-age statements. You know me, I'm not bothered about that. And non-disclosed distillery. And you know what? I'm not really bothered about that either, because I'm loving some of the stuff coming out of Ian MacLeod Distillers, and I like these As We Get It series as well. I've had a couple of them in the recent past now, and I've really enjoyed them. So, with no further ado, let's bash on and have a look at this. Now, I can smell that already. I've not even lifted it to my nose, and I can smell that. There's the medicinal peat there. So hospitals, TCP, that kind of smell, antiseptic. That's coming off this already, and really quite strong. You have a look at the colour. Not a lot going on there. I would hazard a guess ex-bourbon casks, and not very old. So let's have a right good nose. Oh boy, it's peaty. but it's got so much more than peat. There's a kind of sort of cured ham there as well. But there's fruits as well. There's kind of banana I'm getting, sort of banana toffee. But the overarching aroma is from the phenols, from the peat. So let's dive in. Now, I'm going to be very careful this time because I nearly choked myself last year with one of these. So I'm going to go a little bit gentle this time. Oh, oh, you beauty. Even, even knowing that was coming, whoa, that is a smoke bomb. That is amazing. Now, it's a it is a pretty young whiskey. It's it's got a long finish. It's got quite a burn on it. But you know what? It's not unpleasant. There's but it's really strong smoke at the start, and that dissipates, and not a not a huge amount left on the palate. Evening, Bill. Yep, you're a wee bit late, my friend. This is Ian McLeod Distillers As We Get It Islay edition, 58.9% ABV. So I'm going a little bit gentle on it. I'm going to try it again without putting any water in. So let's see how we get on. Mm. Ow! It's really quite it's really quite tingly on the tongue. And again, lots of smoke, medicinal, more I think, but also a little bit of sort of bonfire. Oh, but it's a young whiskey, and there's not a huge amount to it other than that big smoke bomb. Now, if you like your Islay peaty malts, this will suit you down to the ground. And it's an undisclosed distillery, but I did look online, and one of the many experts online uh, hypothesized that this is a young Lafroig. Well, it could be. Um, I don't know. I'm really not certain. I'm not that good to pick that out. Probably not a Lagavulin or a Kalila. Not an Ardbeg. But then I've been wrong before. So you know what? It could be a Lafroig, but it's undisclosed. But anyway, let's put a little bit of water in. See if that makes a difference. Oh, and that's really heightened the fruits and a bit of sort of grassy, florally notes in there now with that water going in. That's really changed it. It's softened the nose as well. Wonder what it does to the palate though. Ah, now that's really toned it down. Tiny little bit of tongue tingle there. It's it's thinned it down as well. It's taken away a bit of the mouth feel. I'm tasting now. Still got the smoke, the medicinal aromas coming from the phenols there, but not a huge amount else. The burn is starting again. That finish, um, not not an awful lot going on in the palate, to be honest, but pleasant enough dram. If you like a really big smoky whiskey, don't mind it being young. tiny little bit of toffee on the end there as well. So that is my dram for today in December. It's day 5. What are we getting tomorrow? Oh, we're coming up on Speyside tomorrow. So that'll be a different dram. So that was Ian McLeod, who's doing some fantastic stuff, especially at a Tamdu. As we get it, Islay edition. 58.9% ABV. Did need the water, but maybe not as much as I put in. But an enjoyable dram. There it is, that lovely smokiness. So I really enjoyed that. So thanks for joining me, folks. I hope you've had a good weekend. I hope you're all not too bothered about going back to work tomorrow, with it being Monday and everything. So whatever you're doing tonight, enjoy it. Have a dram, drink responsibly, keep yourself safe, and hopefully I will see you all again tomorrow. So have a good night, guys, and cheers. See you later. Bye now.